Hello, and happy holidays from your BoHo family. Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever it is you happen to celebrate, and a most definite and happy New Year. I'm Stephen Shellhart, Artistic Director of BoHo Theater, and I know I speak for the entire company when I say, we miss you. All you human beings out there who love and support live theater as much as we do. And though we haven't seen you for a while, we are still here and continue to plan to safely operate in 2021 in whatever ways we are able. Until then, I'd like to offer this virtual holiday card. A BoHoHome for the holidays. This year, we've been changed. We've all lost, we've all said goodbye, but we've also learned and grown. We've reevaluated and re-examined, adapted, revolutionized. But it's been hard. All of our lives are upside down and backwards right now. BoHo Theater can only exist because of the incredible people who give of themselves to keep it alive. So, for this uniquely unusual season, we thought we'd bring you a little cheer from those very individuals who make up our BoHo community. You're going to see some familiar faces, and we'll introduce you to some new ones. We have a few songs for you, a recipe for a delicious meal to warm you up this winter, and a much-needed holiday cocktail. This year has been tough, and though the future is still completely uncertain, we hope to see you again soon, to begin anew, to share our work, our talent, and the stories of our human existence. But for now, grab a warm blanket, stoke that fire, get cozy on your couch, and enjoy this message of love from our dear families to yours.
Happy holidays, BoHo! I'm Mary Kate Roble, company member emeritus, former board member, and former operations associate.
And I'm Peter Roble, former associate artistic director and one of the founding members of BoHo Theater. This time of year, our favorite holiday tradition has been to go to the Music Box Theater on Christmas Eve and watch my favorite movie of all time, It's a Wonderful Life. This year it's going to be different, but we're going to try to keep that tradition alive by staying home, watching the movie here, being safe, and still a little bit silly.
And with that, from the Roble household to yours, we wish you a very safe holiday season.
And we hope that you're still able to find the joy of this time of the year, even if it's socially distanced, wearing a mask, and via a Zoom call.
Happy holidays.
Hi everybody, my name is David. I'm a company member with BoHo Theater. And from my family to yours, we want to wish you a happy holidays. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Howdy and happy holidays. My name is Dalton and I am a production stage manager with BoHo Theater. This is definitely not the year that any of us thought that we would be having in the theater industry. And while it has been nice to stay home and spend some time with my wife and our mischievous cats, I definitely have missed being in the theater with our BoHo family, with the actors and designers that we work with on every show, and with you, the audience. So during this holiday season, please stay safe, stay warm, and we look forward to being able to spend time with you in a safer 2021. Happy holidays. We love and miss you all.
2020 has been quite a year, but one of the things that has really gotten me through this year and is getting me through these holidays is thinking about our BoHo family and all of you. Happy holidays to everyone and a happy new year to everyone as well. And I'm crossing my fingers and saying a little prayer that we get to see each other a lot more in 2021. So my best wishes to everybody.
Hi, I'm Ellie Katz-Castellano.
I call her Emma.
And I've been a BoHo company member for about 7 years now.
And I'm Justin Castellano.
I call her Mama.
And I've been an artistic affiliate for about the same.
I'm Zeph.
And we celebrate Hanukkah in our house. And we do that by lighting our candles,
Eating fried food.
And playing gambling games with our child.
So from our family to yours,
Today and every day.
keep your lights shining.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Harper Abigail. In Judaism, we like to tell stories. And I thought that I would share one of these stories with you all because it's so traditional on the holidays, and it'll share a piece of how we celebrate. So please enjoy the Abramowitzs and their crowded house.
In the weeks before Hanukkah, the Abramowitz family had a big problem. Their house was too small. Every Shabbat they would invite their friends over for a meal and some delightful conversation. The first week, it was only a few of their close friends and their own families. The house already felt cramped. They complained, "Oh, this space is too small. There's not enough room in the kitchen. We have nowhere to breathe. We cannot relax." The next Sabbath, they met more people at the synagogue, and including the guest list from last week, their house seemed filled to the brim with people. They were conflicted because they wanted to keep the Shabbat spirit alive and invite guests to dine and daven with them, but they felt too confined by their small space. So, they went to the rabbi. The rabbi was known far and wide as the wisest person in the town, and the Abramowitz family knew that she was their only hope of solving their dilemma. "Rabbi, Rabbi," they cried, "our house is too small and cramped. People are stepping on each other. The living room is a mess. We cannot even sleep because our bedrooms are so cramped. What do we do?" The rabbi nodded and smiled. "Ah, yes," she said. "I've seen this problem before. I will tell you what to do." Eagerly, the Abramowitz family awaited her instruction. "Go to your shed where you keep your livestock. Take 2 goats and put them in the kitchen." The rabbi's guests were extremely confused. "How will this help?" they said. "It will only make it more crowded." The rabbi said, "Have faith." They knew the rabbi to be a righteous and wise woman, so they went back to their house and did just as she said. 2 goats in the kitchen. Shabbat came around, and unsurprisingly, it was even more of a balagan. So many guests filled their home. Pillows, coats, plates, personalities, and goats were strewn about like it was a Picasso painting. Nobody could hear a word of what anyone was saying. The goats were attempting to eat the countertop. It was a disaster. When the weekend was through, the Abramowitzs went back to the rabbi. Rabbi, they said, "we did as you told us. We put our goats in the kitchen. This only made things so much worse. It was a mess of all messes. Did we do something wrong?" The rabbi simply nodded and she said, "You did very well. I shall tell you what to do next." Although flustered and dubious, the family was keen to know what she would say next. "Go to your pasture, find 2 of your biggest cows and 3 chickens and put them in the dining room." How could this wise woman, learned member of the Jewish community, say such counterintuitive things? Even though it seemed unbelievable and ridiculous, left with no other options, the family returned home and put 2 cows and 3 chickens in their dining room. When Shabbat arrived, there was no room to eat. Everything was a mess. Guests fought for elbow room. The food wasn't cooked all the way through because the Abramowitz family feared a hot oven would burn the livestock in the kitchen. They just sat and cried at the end of it all. The family was exhausted. The next Sabbath was Hanukkah. How were they supposed to have a traditional Hanukkah celebration without the space or ability to make it as wonderful as they could? In desperation, they went one last time to the rabbi, in hopes she might at least say something of comfort. With the holiday just around the corner, no one in the family knew what to do. Once again, they explained that they did just as the rabbi asked, and it was a horrible disaster. The rabbi smiled. "Good. You did as I asked. Now, take the goats and the cows and the chickens out of the house." She wouldn't say another word. The family silently returned to the house and removed the goats and the cows and the chickens from their home. Suddenly, a smile stretched across the mother's face. Their house felt empty. The kitchen was just the right size. Everyone had room to breathe, and they could finally relax for Hanukkah. In times like these, when we feel cramped, stifled, lost, and alone, it's important to remember to be grateful for the community and loved ones we have to help us through. This story reminds me to look around, take a deep breath, and say thank you for the things I have. Happy holidays.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid. Although we know there's much to fear, we were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will when you in this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. But now I'm standing here, my heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask, and it's easy to give in to your fears. But when you're blinded by your pain, can see a way to get through the rain, a calm and still resilient voice says hope is very near. Oh, there can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. Oh, now you will when you believe. You will when you believe.
Hi BoHo, happy holidays. My name's Kayla Altman and I'm the former executive director and producer. My favorite holiday tradition has to be decorating my Christmas tree with my husband and our two cats, Dwight and Beasley. Wishing you all to stay safe and healthy and all the best for 2021.
Hi y'all, my name is Christine Lauer and I am a company member for BoHo Theater. Specifically, I am the production stage manager, and one of the many jobs I have as a stage manager is to offer support for the company. With that in mind, I wanted to say I know we all have been processing so much stress and trauma this year, and I think it's important to remember that healing is a journey and not a destination, and that we should continue to be kind and patient with ourselves as we navigate through the unforeseen obstacles that life throws at us. And although this holiday season looks different this year, the tradition of human connection should still live on safely by reaching out to those you miss through text, video, or phone calls, because genuine connection and love is something that will always be welcomed and needed. Sending love and light to you and yours. Happy holidays!
Merry Pigmas!
Hi, I'm Emily Goldberg. I'm an actor and I've been in some previous productions at BoHo Theater.
And my name is Adam Hill. I am a company member and casting associate with BoHo Theater.
This is Praline Goldhill. She's been an understudy. She was the understudy for the baby in Bright Star, and she is currently an intern at BoHo Theater.
Now, when I think about this year and everything that has been missing, I really just miss giving hugs. You know, I miss my family in terms of being able to embrace them. I miss my nieces. And there's a lot of great huggers out there. So when this all comes back around and we can be together again, just watch out. I'm coming your way with open arms.
Hi, everyone. Happy holidays. My name is Scott Danielson. I've been a member of the BoHo family for going on, I think, 12 or 13 years now. I'm an actor here in Chicago, and starting to remember my BoHo history. Let's see. It was M. Butterfly, Kiss of the Spider Woman, Amadeus, Parade, and Bright Star, and Urinetown. So that's, 6? Wow. So yes, I'm a big fan of BoHo's, obviously, and I'm very happy Steven asked me to help out with our holiday video. I love to cook. It's one of my biggest passions, especially now we're all stuck inside for winter and COVID. I'll show you how I make my potato leek soup. So cooking it's really important to me. Like, not only is it fun and a passion of mine, it's really important to me because it's feeding people is something really special, right? Like, putting work in and having your good friends or family sitting at a table and feeding them and giving them sustenance and then having good conversation with wine and all that great stuff. It's just, that feeds my soul. So, like, you talk about different ways people show love. I show love through cooking 100%. So what I'm doing here in this potato leek soup is first chopping up a couple leeks. So what I'm going to do after these are done being chopped up is throw them in just a bucket of water and kind of get all the dirt and grit out of them. You just cook the leeks for a good long time until they're basically down to nothing. Season it up with some stuff, little cream, little potatoes, and then there you go. Speaking of, I have the leeks here going with some melted butter. I'm going to add a little salt as well to get these guys going. So we're going to cook them down on a high heat for about like 5 minutes. And then they're going to really break down, and then we're going to lower the heat and cook them for like a half hour or so, maybe longer. But making soup, it's just something I've always done. I've done it for years now, and I've got a group of friends that call me Soup Daddy. So shout out Soup Daddy, hashtag and all that. You can eat the soup cold. It's called vichyssoise. So our leeks are cooking down. You can see they're getting real mushy. That's what we want. We want to be almost like a paste when we're done here. Probably need like another 5 to 10 minutes or so. So we're going to go over here and we're going to chop up our potatoes. Moving forward, I think just we all kind of need to take a deep breath. Just release 2020 out of the system, right? We're almost there. I'm going to finish chopping these potatoes, and then we're going to get ready to add them to the soup. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're going to add our potatoes, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt and some chicken broth. Make sure everything's covered. And then basically, all we have to do now is let this come up to a simmer, and then let it cook for like another 30 minutes or so. All right, so our soup is pureed. Now all we need to do is add a couple nice finishing touches. We're going to add a bunch of heavy cream. Crème fraîche. Yeah, some more. Really, we just need to whisk this together. Taste for seasoning, and then we'll be ready to enjoy our soup once it's heated through again. So the fruits of our labor, I've just topped it off with a little more creme fraiche and some chopped chives. Here we go. It's like buttery, it's creamy, it's potatoey, it's like get that onion flavor from the leeks. It's so good. Thanks for letting me be a part of this, BoHo. I'll cook for you guys anytime. Happy holidays. Love to see you. Hope you're doing well. Stay healthy. Happy 2021. Goodbye. I'm going to eat my soup.
Ooh, Scott, this is so good. And yes, Scott made me a batch of this soup ahead of time so I could use it for this transition. Cheers, Scott. Before the pandemic, before this crazy year even began, we had one major goal at BoHo: to find a new executive director that would not only share our passion and respect for BoHo and the foundation upon which it was built, but also help to create and foster a vision of BoHo that reflects the new world we all are trying to live in and celebrates the stories that have yet to be heard. Though the year turned out to be much different than expected, we were still lucky enough to find that person in one incredible human being. In what has been one of the darker years of my own life, I can honestly say this woman quickly became one of the brightest lights for me, and I am so excited to introduce her to you now. Please say hello to BoHo Theater's new executive director, Sana Sullivan.
Oh, wow, Scott, this is so yummy. Thank you for driving all the way to my parents' home in Ohio so that I could use it for this transition. Hello, everyone, and a very happy holidays to you and yours. Thank you, Stephen, for that amazing introduction. I feel incredibly fortunate to be here with you all, and I'm excited to be a part of BoHo's next chapter. Though this BoHo Home for the Holidays is a humble holiday greeting, it is no secret that we couldn't operate in any way without your support. So I do want to take a moment to highlight our end-of-year appeal. We're hoping to raise just $3,000. Truly, any amount will help, and we thank you in advance for your generosity. If you are able to give this year in any way, please consider donating to BoHo by visiting the link you see below. While you're there, I encourage you to check out the rest of our website and look for upcoming BoHo events and festivities. To me, being a BoHo company member means being a part of a loving family. In this family, we bring our ideas and experiences to the table and respect the perspectives of those around us, all while bringing as much joy, love, and goofiness to the table as we could possibly muster. Speaking of our wonderful company, it's now time to hear from those very people that I am so lucky to call my colleagues, my friends, my BoHo family.
Hi, everyone. Happy holidays. My name is Peter Sullivan. I'm the former artistic director of BoHo Theater. And my most cherished holiday tradition is actually creating special holiday videos with my wife. Kind of like this one.
I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree.
And this one.
But so are your eyes.
And it's going to dramatically change this year, not because of COVID, but because we have a new baby who's going to star in the next one.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my parents' kitchen. My name is Dylan, and I'm the Artistic Administrator for BoHo Theater, and I'd like to share with you a special 2020 holiday cocktail. Okay, so since I can't have eggnog, I'm going to use just an egg and some cinnamon. Oh, mix, mix, mix. Pour it into your cup. And now, enjoy. Nope. Okay, we're trying some whiskey? Maybe? The eggs were a mistake. Well, whatever your holiday brings you, I hope it's better than this. Thank you for your support of BoHo. Cheers. Dad, don't drink that.
Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Sullivan. I'm the former casting director with BoHo Theater. One of my favorite holiday traditions is the day after Thanksgiving, going with my dogs to have pictures with Santa taken, which I then use for my holiday cards. And this year, we're just gonna get creative at home and take some selfies.
Hello, and happy holidays. I'm Charles Riffenburg, and I've been a member of the BoHo family for over 12 years now. When I first came to BoHo back in 2008, it felt like coming home. It felt like joining a family, because that's the foundational idea of BoHo, that we treat everyone like family. New people may come into the company, people may graduate on to bigger and better things. It doesn't matter. Here, you're always family. And today, I'd like to share with you a little tradition that has been happening in my household for a couple of years now, and that is a holiday cocktail. Very simple, holiday old-fashioned. And we're going to start with a simple syrup. It's called a simple syrup because it's simple to make. You start with a cup of water, a cup of sugar. Put those in a saucepan on the stove. Drop in about a dozen whole cloves and a cinnamon stick. It's important that you'll want to use the whole ones because if you use the ground version, then you're just going to be putting grit in your drink and you don't want that. So put those in your saucepan, let it come to a boil over medium heat. And once it boils, you just take it off, let it cool down, and then put it into a jar or other airtight container and put it in your fridge and it'll last for up to a month. I put mine in one of these little containers here. And it still has that smell of cloves and cinnamon that are so important for the holidays. Now, when you want to make your drink, start with a glass full of ice. You're going on a teaspoon, just a little bit of a teaspoon. Don't go too much in there. And then give yourself some bourbon. Now, I like to go with Clyde May. It's a reasonably priced bourbon, but has a nice apple cider finish to it that mixes well with all of these other flavors. As you get into some of the other holidays, like December or January months, you can go with perhaps a maple syrup infused, but that can get a little sweet. So be careful with that. I usually stick with something like this. You're going to go with 2 ounces of that. And then finish it off with your trusty Angostura bitters. You're going to want 2 dashes of those in there. 1, 2, and you're done. Swirl that around. And if you want to get really fancy, you can finish it off with a cinnamon stick or the traditional lemon twist. Run that around your edge, drop that in. You got yourself a holiday drink. That's good stuff. Happy holidays and take care.
Hi everyone, Molly. I'm slating like I'm Hi y'all. Molly here, BoHo Casting Associate. I just wanted to take a second to give a little cheers to everyone around this holiday time. I wrote a little something down. To your smiles, to your songs, to audition lines, sometimes long. To the tears in the room, mainly mine, mixed with fears, which all turn out fine. To your health, to your joy, to eventually sushi with soy. To my colleagues and friends, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Be prepared, just 36 bars. When this is through, I can't wait to hug each and every one of you. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Nancy Bullock. I'm president of the board of BoHo Theater. I'm here to thank you so much for your interest, your support, your generosity in keeping BoHo Theater alive and thriving in 2020. No one could have anticipated that we would not be doing live theater or live art in Chicago. It has been challenging. It has made us rethink what our mission is, what we're trying to do in the community, and I think that's been great. But at the end of the day, we do want to get back to live productions whenever it's safe and healthy for us to do so. Would be lovely for us to gather again in 2021 and to be able to see theater together and experience the joy of seeing something new come alive. But as we move ahead into 2021, I do ask for your continued support, whether large or small. It does give us the tools we need to create the art, to keep us going, and to keep us looking ahead as we move into a new season of theater. I so wish you and your families happy holidays, safe and healthy holidays. And I just hope that you're able to appreciate the vision that we have for next year and continue to be excited about coming to see what BoHo has to offer in 2021. Thank you so much for your support again. Happy holidays.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. I'm Sagar Deo, a board member of the BoHo Theater. One of the things I miss a lot this year is live Chicago Cubs baseball. A few of the words that come to mind when I think of the BoHo Theater are connections and stories and how it brings us all together. I would love to thank the donors, the artists, and the audience. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you all soon.
Hi, BoHo. It's Colin Walker, company member and box office associate. My favorite Christmas tradition is probably going to the movies with my family, where we each pick something that everyone has to go see. Hopefully this year we can keep the tradition going by maybe watching something all on Netflix. I hope you're all able to find ways to keep your traditions alive too this year. Happy holidays.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Capp and I am the Social Media Manager and Education and Outreach Associate at BoHo Theater. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season so far and have been celebrating and warm inside your homes and have been eating a lot of delicious food, because I know I most certainly have been. I also want to take a moment to thank all of you in our community for your constant love and support of BoHo Theater, as well as for all of the beautiful and thought-provoking work that you have been doing through our Chicago theater community that we've been watching virtually. We all have so much to be thankful for and celebrate this year, and I am so thankful for all of you. I am so excited for this next year of art that we're all going to create together. Have a wonderful holiday season and a very, very happy and safe new year.
A miracle, candles in my vehicle, 8 nights, gonna shine invincible, no longer be divisible, born through the struggle, keep on moving through all this hustle, head up, head down through all of the bustle, New York City wanna flex your muscle, look so down, look so puzzled, huddle by your fire through all the rubble, bound to stumble and fall, but my strength comes not from man at all, bound to stumble and fall, but my strength comes not from man at all. Do you believe I'm giving you, I'm seeing you. Oh, 8 nights and 8 lights, and these fights keep me right and bless me to the highest heights with your miracle. It's the number of infinity, one more than what you know how to be. And this is the light of festivity, and your broken heart yearns to be free.
Thank you for spending your precious time with us. We are extremely grateful for your support and your generosity. If you have been moved in any way to champion storefront theater, please consider making a donation to BoHo. Once again, you can visit our website or simply go to www.bohotheater.com/donate. Any amount, be it large or small, will go a long, long way. Please take care of yourselves and the ones you love. Find joy and light and strength wherever you can. I don't know how I could have survived this year without my loving husband and our beautifully innocent and hilarious daughter. May you and all your loved ones remain healthy, happy, and sane this holiday season. Squeeze them tight if you can, or at the very least, zoom some love and gratitude their way whenever you get the chance. I want to personally thank everyone who made this virtual holiday card possible. Thank you to all of our company members who shared a little bit of themselves and their families. Thank you to our incredible board. Thank you to our musicians, Hillary and Rachel, and to Michael McBride for being an incomparable music director and arranging the music you heard tonight. Thank you to Sana, Katie, Scott, Chuck, Curtis, Harper, and finally to Missy Weiss, who, with her immense talent, will leave us with one of the most beautiful songs ever written for the most wonderful season of all. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you in the new year.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. The years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star from the highest bough, and
When I think of boho, I think of family, human connections, and relationships.
When I think of boho, the three words that resonate most with me are family, friends, and home.
But when I think about boho theater, the three words that immediately come to mind are beautiful, supportive, and giving.
Looking back at our time at BoHo, what we associate with most is the sense of community, artistry, and family.